Hi, everybody. How's your holiday season progressing? Excuse me if my voice is still a little bit whatever. I'm kind of under the weather still. It's the MS thing, I guess. Like I had a cold, really bad, like sore throat, whatever, but that was just for a couple days. And I think with my MS, it just seems like a little bit of a cold will linger for like a month or 6 weeks or something. So sorry if my voice is not quite up to snuff. Today, we're doing, well, kind of two things. We're doing a candle burning and wax melting schedule for the month of January. And then we're just going to have a little, chit chat, catch up, whatever thing. So, first, what candles am I planning on burning in the month of January? Fast approaching. I have a few things still going that I will finish up this week for December, and then I'll do an empties for December video. But I thought I'd go ahead and do the what I'm planning on burning in January. And this time I was a little bit conservative because I feel like when I do these videos, I always overestimate how much I'm going to end up burning and melting. I always pull like way too many candles and I don't get to it all and they carry over and etc. etc. Sorry if you hear some emergency sirens going off somewhere. Um, so I only picked three candles actually for the month of January, and I kind of want to continue the this sort of holiday esque theme. I am not someone who usually just stops right after Christmas. I like to keep it going, for a while. I selected three, uh, large candles. First one from White Barn is Cocoa Roasted Chestnuts. It's kind of pretty. Will probably be very pretty when it's burning. This is a 3-wick blue wax, pretty blue wax. And it says roasted chestnuts, cocoa powder, vanilla woods. It's a nice one. I feel like this month, December, as fate would have it, when I picked things out, I didn't really do anything that was bakery or gourmand. Great things I've been burning, but nothing that's really, much that's food oriented. So I wanted to do some of that in January and still stay in that sort of winter mode. This definitely fits that. It's a nice, uh, nutty, nutty but yet sweet scent. I like it. Cocoa roasted chestnuts. Then I also picked out. They're all. This is also Bath and Body Works. All three of them are cranberry pear Bellini. That's always a nice cranberry. I think January is always nice in January because sometimes you do want to freshen it up if you've been doing a lot of heavier scents. And this definitely fits the bill. Fizzy pear nectar, sparkling red cranberries, and lush apricot tart black currant. So a lot of fruit action going on in here, but of a wintry nature. Definitely nice. A little bit of the bubbly in there, I think I get. Yeah, this would be white wax. This would be a nice one. How many ambulances and fire trucks or whatever are they needing for this occurrence? I don't know if you can hear that, but finally, I selected for full-size candles from Bath and Body Works peppermint sugar cookie. As I said, I wanted to do some more bakery things. This definitely fits that. But I do love my mint peppermints. Love them throughout the season. This one's it's a very light green wax, kind of pretty with the container there. And I do love this scent. Now y'all know I love my mints, and a mint with vanilla, or in this case a sugar cookie scent. Mm. I would really love to eat this right now, a lovely peppermint sugar cookie, but I'm not going to. Sort of defeat the purpose of all of this, but does smell really wonderful. Mm. Look forward to this one. Now, I did pick out quite a few melts, and maybe I won't get through them all. This one I've had out before, and did not do it. And I would really like to get to it this month to try this company because I've never tried them before. And again, it is something that would be a break from the more heavy scents, but I still kind of think fits in okay with a holiday-esque feeling. It is Heart to Heart. It's a local Hawaii candle company. Bella Soy Wax Melt Mandarin Ginger White Tea. Bit of a spicy mandarin scent. And tea. You do get all of that in there. That's nice. Not sweet. That like a chai might be a little sweet. Not sweet. I also picked out some Yankee Candle melts. I did cranberry chutney. Again, cranberry, always nice this time of year. I think this one's fairly old, so I should use it. Cranberry chutney is a good one, you know. Kind of strong. I mean, it seems like it will be strong. I've had it before. It's a nice, sweet cranberry, sugary. Winter Night Stars. This one also Yankee Candle. I don't know what exactly this is supposed to be. But for me, kind of a grayish wax. It's a cologne for me. Somewhere between a cologne and like a cashmere scent. Warm, definitely a warm scent. And finally, keeping with some gourmand elements going on, which I didn't really have much of this month, a Yankee Candle Pecan Pie Bites, or Pecan Pie Bites, depending on where you reside. I've had this for a while. I've not melted it, any of them. I have a few. It's not super strong. Maybe it's old. I don't know, but it's definitely the pecan, and definitely that sweet, sugary. I don't want to say caramel. I don't know if that's really the right note, but bakery sweet. I guess kind of a caramel. It smells good. It'll be nice. That's it. Like I said, it was kind of conservative, so that is all of the candles that I have on the schedule for January, and we'll see what we get through. And if I need more, I'll just pull more, and then they'll be in the empties. But I think this is a reasonable amount. So it is the 26th. It's Thursday, the day after Christmas, Boxing Day, otherwise known as. How was your Christmas? If you did anything. Mine was very mellow, as expected, which was fine. Actually, this year we didn't even have a work party. Usually we have a nice work get-together, dinner, games, fun, whatever, from the cafe. But the owner of the cafe is going through some stuff now, and has said up front she's not in the Christmassy mood to be doing a Christmas party and all that, which we all understand. So we didn't have that this year. I thought I was going to initially go to candlelight service on Christmas Eve, Tuesday night. But then as that approached, that night I felt like, oh, I just don't feel like getting on the bus and going up there. And I just kind of feel like being at home. And I think maybe I'll go on Wednesday, on Christmas Day. So actually that's what I did. I just went they have a 10 o'clock, just carols, like service on Christmas Day, and I went to that. That was nice. On the way home, I stopped at the food trucks, some of which were open, and picked up some macaroni and cheese with hot dogs, like a bowl. And that just hit the spot. I don't know why. I was very hungry for mac and cheese. And then I had at night, I'd gotten a rotisserie chicken the day before, so I had some, and I'd made curry with it. But that night I just had some stuffing and rotisserie chicken and some vegetables, and had my little Christmas dinner, and watched, Hallmark Christmas movies and whatever. That was it. That was my Christmas. So that was pleasant. and opened up little gift box from my cousin and her husband that I've been hanging on to. I hadn't opened, which is really funny. Let me share with you about that. I've been watching one of the YouTube channels that I watch. It's called Edie's Adventures. It's a lady named Edie who lives in Erie, Pennsylvania. She's like a homemaker, and she's very active with community service and stuff. And she does some crafting and cooking. It's kind of like, one of those vlogs of just a little bit of everything, somebody's daily life, and I really enjoy it. I don't communicate with her much. I just started a little bit in comments, but I don't usually leave a lot of comments. Some people I do, and I get to be friends with and whatever, but with her I just haven't yet. But I've been watching. She's doing Vlogmas, and I've watched all of her vlogs, and they're at Erie, so they had an incredible amount of snow, around Thanksgiving time, a huge amount of snow, and they've had more since then, and they've kind of been dealing with that. But something I just enjoy her channel. It's kind of like, chit chat, like somebody coming down, sitting down, having coffee, and just talking. It's very nice. And something that she's been doing on her Vlogmas is, for herself, she got a couple of Advent gift calendars. One of them, I can't remember what the larger one was for, but the smaller one she got was a Burt's Bees advent calendar for herself. And so, that was part of what she did during the Vlogmas videos, was opening up every day one of the Burt's Bees and the other one advent gifts. And they were all chapsticks. And I'm a real chapstick fanatic. If you know me, I'm really addicted to it. I think I put it on every like 15 minutes at least, and I go through 1,000 uh, tubes of it a year. All different brands. I like all different kinds of flavors and whatever. I just love a big variety. But I was really taken with this Burt's Bees ones. They are a bit on the more expensive side here anyway than some of the others, and they had all kinds of crazy kinds, different flavors, every one in this advent. I was like, oh, I like that. I like that. And my cousin, when I opened my cousin's box from them, I really had to laugh because inside of it was a bunch of, amongst other things, was the tissue bunched up with something in it. And I opened it up, and it's all of the Burt's Bees chapsticks, lip balms from their Advent, calendar, minus the box that everything came in. And I'm like, this had to have been the uh, their Advent calendar thing. And they just, they didn't want to send the whole box because that's all, it's expensive and whatever to be shipping stuff back and forth and whatever. But and when I had texted her, and she was like, "Yeah, that's exactly what we did." We saw that and thought, "That's John. That is so John to have, uh, these all these different flavored chopsticks is so me." So yeah, that's what it is. They just sure beats fruitcake. That's that flavor. Uh, isn't that funny? That's the funniest thing, and it is totally me. But yeah, I want to also mention how nice it was this year to get like so many cards and notes and gifts, even from people that, not just friends, but also like people who are subscribers to my YouTube channel and listeners to the radio station. People sent things to me, so it was really, really sweet. I showed you the hat uh, that was crocheted for me in the previous video, and she said some wax melt, candles. I've gotten a cute little ornament. Look at this one, so cute with this little, so perfect. Uh, and some cards with really, really nice, letters, really, really nice sentiments that, really thanked me for what I was doing and really appreciated the radio stations or the YouTube channel, and just sort of the conversational nature and everything. And it was really nice. Really, really appreciated those comments. I want to show you a couple cards I got because they're just especially nice and required some labor. Um, these are ones that people had to like made. They handmade them, had to take things, cut. You can't really, I guess, tell just looking at this, but this is all three-dimensional. These are like cutouts and things that they cut out, and created these cards. So really, really, really nice. Really appreciate that. This one, so great because of all of our mutual interest in old music. Really, check this one out. Now this person says that they often do this with records that are destroyed and that can't you can't replay them and they can't be used or whatever, and they will rework, take different parts of record albums and make like these cards, which is amazing and really great. I mean, this is like from the jukebox, right? And from probably from the back of a record album, like the what do you call it, clip art. And inside, I mean, it's just great. There's a little thing here with like a little note, and then it's got this great stuff like the contents. And they even put in the sleeve here, this thing from the record club. Isn't that great? So yeah, I really, really appreciate it. I appreciate any letter, card, anything is wonderful, but something, they put some work into these. It's really beautiful. My coworker, maybe you noticed my cup here, so cute, gave me this. I love this mug. It has all, famous Christmas movies on it, and up on top here, it's got some more. Totally cute, so cute, and it's like thermal. I don't have the lid on it right now, but it's got a lid. So yeah, Christmas was nice. Christmas was nice. Today, uh, I just I got this in the mail, and I just went right to work on it. It's a record I was looking forward to getting to. It's one of those radio production records. So it's made in 1973 for radio stations to use and TV stations to use for like holiday films or holiday commercials where they needed some generic music, whatever, underneath that was copyright free, that they were creating for that purpose. So it's not, well, some of it's standard songs, but a lot of it's always like songs that they wrote. Um, so I love it, and I digitized this immediately today, because some of them are very short. Some songs are okay over 2 minutes. Songs that were less than 2 minutes that I liked, I put them together on Audacity. I would sort of meld them together into a medley so they would make one decently timed selection to put up on Moody Mood Music. Because, in case you don't know, Christmas is not over at Moody Mood Music on December 25th. Oh no, my friends. Now, the season of joy continues through New Year's Day. So through January 1st, we will still be playing 100% vintage holiday Christmas vinyl. Tune in 24 hours, 7 days a week. I know some people are over it, but some of us love it. And some of us love it even more after Christmas Day itself. I don't know. There's something extremely nostalgic and kind of melancholic and sort of sad, but beautiful at the same time when people are taking down all their decorations all around you. And, to be hearing this music, I kind of love it. So, and I will actually, it will not completely stop January 1st. I will play a couple of songs an hour of holiday music actually through Epiphany, Little Christmas, Three Kings Day, otherwise known as January 6th, the 13th, the day of Christmas, or closing out. Yeah, the end of the 12 days of Christmas. In case you didn't know, the 12 days of Christmas actually began on Christmas Day, not 12 days before Christmas. So, anyway, Season of Joy continuing through the 1st of January. Now, what else is going on? Well, today is Thursday. I just gave myself my last injection of Mounjaro. You might know I've been taking Mounjaro at request of my doctor. He wanted me to lose 20 pounds and to drop my sugar levels, my sugar, which I go in for a check-in next month. So I don't know. I haven't been for a check-in, but this is the 3rd month I'm taking it. And I've definitely lost weight. I don't know how much because I don't have a scale, but I've definitely lost weight, which I didn't care about. I didn't care whether I was losing weight or not, but of course it'd be good to bring down my AC1 or A1C or whatever they are levels, which had been kind of high. So that's good, but I just took my last shot because I'm not going to get any more of it. It's just too expensive. Started out for me, I mean, it's a $1,200 medication a month if you're just getting it. Crazy. And it's not anything that's available, generically or whatever. It's really good stuff. I mean, it really works. Like, losing weight's been nothing because I'm not even attempting it. You're just not hungry. You just can't eat that much. You eat what you want to eat. You stop and you've eaten like half a plate, and that's all you can eat. So yeah, you definitely lose weight doing nothing on it. But it's weird. It's very weird not ever being hungry. I find that to be very strange. And then you don't really enjoy food the same way, which is okay, I guess. But again, it's sort of odd, kind of a weird way to exist, I guess. But it's just too expensive. I was able to get the first month for only $25 a month because Mounjaro has this savings card because they want you to take it. So my insurance will cover it, but only covers, they said initially like they would cover all but $500 of it. So, I mean, that's still a lot they're covering, but $500 would be my copay, but which I was not going to do. But the Mounjaro savings card took it down to $25 the first month. So that was a no-brainer. I got 1 month complimentary. Yeah. The second month was $25. And then the 3rd month, when I went to get it refilled, it was 200 and something, 240, I think, 250, which at first was kind of sticker shock. But then I realized, okay, well, the Mounjaro card after the first one doesn't bring it down to 25. It takes off like, I don't remember, 170 or something like it takes off a decent amount. Like they take off that much with the card. And then your insurance, will pay supposedly all but $500. So that brought it around like that was okay. And I wasn't going to do it. Then I thought, well, I'm certainly not I'm saving more than $250 a month in food because I'm not eating as much at all and not eating out as much and just not eating as much food. So I guess that's kind of worth it to do. I guess we can do that. Like, I can keep doing that. Then I had to get my insurance policy for next year up and running again through the healthcare marketplace, which is what I do. And after investigation and different things and looking at this and that, I ended up going with the same policy that I have this month. So that I have had this year, because that's price-wise going to be about the best. And it'd be significantly expensive if I went to a different plan. But this one's more expensive. I knew it would be more expensive because I made more money and blah, blah, blah this past year. So I knew it was going to get jacked up from what it was, which it did. But it still was the best deal for me. So I did that. So when so I knew the Mounjaro would be running at least like $250. I was okay with that. And then when I went to renew it this time, get it refilled this time, it was $888. I'm like, whoa, Nelly, like, what is that? So again, the insurance supposedly made it $500, the cart, but they also kicked in the deductible because I have a pretty high deductible. Uh, it's like I don't remember what 7,000 something like that. My deductible it's high, and it doesn't kick in all the time. I don't exactly know how that works. Whether it's like every other month or whatever, they kick in this your deductible thing, and they're like, yeah, because you have this deductible, they cover it, but it's still going to cost you 880 because got to take some off the deductible. So it would take quite a while for me to pay all that deductible. And the Manjaro card, took off whatever, but after everything, it's still $880. And I was like, well, okay, I get it. We're done. Like, there's no debating that. We are not doing that every month. So I understand. It's cool. It's fine. But I'm sure my doctor will not be happy when I go in and tell him next month that I'm already off of it. But that's just how it is. I don't mind. Like I said, 250 I felt like I could do because I was saving that much in food, no doubt, but not $880 a month. It's great stuff, really it is, but we're just going to have to stick with what we were doing before and the metformin, and I just have to, I'm going to gain weight back. I mean, there's no way I'm not going to gain most of that weight back, I'm sure. But as far as my sugar levels, my health goes, I just have to be more, conscientious about what I'm eating and the diabetic carbs, sugar, that sort of thing. Be more focused on that. I don't care about the weight, but more focused about the food, what I'm eating. Okay, so that's happening. What else happened? Okay. Good news. I booked a cruise. I've been looking for something, around for something, and finally found something that I thought was a really good deal that sounded very nice to me. So it's not until the early part of March, first half of March. It's 11 days. It's on a cruise line I've never gone on before, MSC, who was actively luring away customers from other cruise lines. So they're doing some very, very competitive prices. And this website I deal with, vacations2go.com, kind of specializes in cruises that are less than 90 days away, that are even better deals that they make because they want to sell the ship, book it out. So you get some really good deals on there. So this, it was, and I actually got a little bit lower than it was advertised. It was advertised at like 1,070, no, 1,100, something like that, 1,130, something like that, for an 11-night cruise, 11-day cruise, 11 nights, 11 days, whatever. I mean, that's so cheap by yourself in your own cabin, not with someone else. Such a great deal. It's a huge ship. It's a big one. Seashore, I think it's called. I've never been on their line. This is a beautiful ship. The guy was telling me about it. He's been on it that I booked with, and said it's a big ship. It's a beautiful ship. It's gorgeous. You'll love it. It doesn't go anywhere I haven't been, really. I mean, it goes out of Port Canaveral, Florida. It goes to MSC's private island in the Bahamas, which was kind of a selling point for me. All the cruise ships have private islands. They're all nice, but MSC's is particularly really, really nice and has really nice beaches and is a beautiful marine preserve. And I heard other YouTubers and people talking about how wonderful this island is. And you go there twice because this cruise is, I think they back to back. They put like a 6-day and a 4-day or a 5-day together, something like that, to sell it, kind of a longer cruise and to sell it cheap. So it's a back to back because you go to Port Canaveral, you go to this island in the Bahamas overnight, which is really great because the guy said if you're there overnight, they have like this laser light party on the beach. He said he's an older guy. He's like, but it's really great. Like, go, you'll love it. You'll just love this DJs, and it's fun to go to. And then it goes to Cozumel and it goes to Costa Maya, which in Mexico, which I've been to both of those before. Crosses back, goes to Nassau in the Bahamas. or so, no, I think it just goes to Port Canaveral then from Cozumel. Um, then leaves Port Canaveral again. You stay on the ship, goes to Nassau in the Bahamas, which I haven't actually been to Nassau. I've been to all these different private islands in the Bahamas, but I haven't actually been to Nassau. And then it goes back to the private island again for another day, which will be really nice. And then it cruises back to Port Canaveral. So it's 11 days in all. And I'm looking forward to it. I got it for less than I advertised. I got it for $1,070 total, taxes, port taxes, and everything. Uh, that's less than $100 a day to be in a private room on a cruise ship with all your meals provided and all the shows and entertainment. And there's like 6 pools or something on this ship. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So I am really looking forward to that. Um, that'll be nice. Yeah, that'll be a nice break. I don't know if I'm going to go anywhere before and visit anybody. Probably not. Probably just going to go for like half a month and call it a day. But anyway, I booked that, so I'm excited about that. And it's a good deal. I love a really good deal. You know me. It's a good deal. So anyway, I think we're caught up. Half an hour. That's long enough, right? Shut up already. So, how are you guys doing? How was your Christmas? Your Hanukkah? Hanukkah begins. I'm burning a Hanukkah candle right now from Bath and Body Works. It's wonderful. I love this year's Hanukkah candle. So much better than the previous years. Totally different scent, and I love it. So yeah, and Kwanzaa begins. If that's your thing, happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll talk to you before New Year's because I'm just about ready to have another Cheap Lounge video come out. That's almost ready. So yeah, let me know how you've been doing, and let me know if you've had any of these candles that I plan on burning, what your experience has been, and we will talk to you guys in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment if you want. What else? Radio station will be linked below. We're still doing Christmas music all the way through New Year's Day. So I know it's getting harder to hear now places. So if you still want to hear it, come on to Moody Mood Music in the Season of Joy. And I also have a buy me a cup of coffee if you want to do that, because I'm just drinking water right now. It's just water. Okay. We will talk to you guys later.